morning. I'm Hannah, and this is our lovely musician, Rosie, and we are from Breathe Arts Health Research, and we are really glad that you are here with us to celebrate International Women's Day. Breathe Arts Health Research is a social enterprise that was established in 2012, and we deliver a programme for approximately 38,000 individuals annually, and we bring together arts and creativity to specifically address particular healthcare challenges. And it's all underpinned by science. We are here today to talk to you about an incredibly important, concerning, and yet growing and slightly taboo women's health issue, postnatal depression. As I'm sure lots of you have experienced, it's a hard time being a new parent. But imagine daily experiences of feeling useless, feeling like you're a rubbish mum, you're exhausted, which I'm sure lots of people can have experienced. You don't want to socialise, and you don't see any hope ahead of you, all whilst trying to care for a brand new baby. Postnatal depression officially affects around 13% of new mothers, which doesn't sound like a high percentage, but that's approximately 75,000 women every year in the UK. And it's now thought that that could be as high as 175,000. And yet, even though we know those figures, treatment is a real challenge within the healthcare system. NHS waiting lists for therapy can be really long when the treatment's needed now, and prescribing antidepressants for mothers breastfeeding isn't a suitable solution. So, Melodies for Mums is our project that aims to address these shocking figures. Our 10-week programme, led by a skilled team of musicians, including Rosie, offers new mothers and their 0 to 10-month-old babies high-quality, weekly singing and music-making workshops at no cost to participants. We at Breathe use our strong connections within Guy's and St Thomas's Foundation Trust to closely work with health professionals who signpost new mothers or expectant mothers who then self-refer to our programme. So these women are screened via an online screening questionnaire, and then we invite eligible mums to take part in weekly 1-hour sessions with a maximum of 14 mothers per session. We've delivered the programme in Lambeth and Southwark so far, and its profile and popularity is really growing amongst mothers and healthcare professionals, and we really want to keep that going. Melodies for Mums is specifically based on a 2017 research study that was conducted by Imperial College London and Royal College of Music. And it consisted of 3 groups. One with mothers and babies taking part in singing activity, another where they took part in play activity, and a third that had neither. And the highest improvement in postnatal depression symptoms was by far shown from the singing group. And that's where Melodies Mums comes from. And now, through our own screening and experience from feedback of mothers we've directly worked with, we're now seeing benefits including the improved bonding with the mother and child, which of course can have a long-term impact, improved relationships with family and friends, particularly within the home environment. And we're also providing these mothers with a repertoire of music that we know they're taking home and using with their baby and potentially other children. As I'm sure you can appreciate, postnatal depression is a really tough topic for mothers to face and talk about. So I don't have someone with me here today, but I did want to share a couple of moments that have really struck me from being involved. One mum told me that she cried with kind of relief at her first Melodies for Mums session, because until that point she'd felt completely invisible. And another mum told me that she felt it was really refreshing to have an experience that was focused on her as the mother and not on the baby. There are so many activities out there that are really focused on a healthy baby, but not necessarily a healthy mum. So, what we're looking towards you tonight for is to help us to continue delivering this programme, and particularly to continue developing it. We really want to gather more feedback and data that we can hopefully then kind of enlarge in the scale and impact of it. So these are the areas that hopefully your money would go towards. And we'd reach at least 28 babies, because as you can see from this gorgeous picture, we did have a mum with twins take part recently. So today, particularly as we're celebrating International Women's Day, we're really asking you if you can help us support mothers at this vitally important stage of their journey as new mothers. And to finish our pitch, I'm going to hand over to Rosie, who's going to play one of the mum's favourite songs.
This is a song in Swahili which means beautiful world, called Bella Mama. Bella Mama, yeah.